Alright, so we're going to do some experiments here. So I've been idling a little bit as I can complete this job. And we're going to take the temperature of the vent as we're idling. That's not bad. 65 down to 43, 63. That's about as good as it gets. I've been sitting here in the sun for a little bit. So what we're going to do is we'll do some driving around and we'll do another test right after I stop, and we'll see where we're at. And then we'll do another test with... Alright, so I've been driving around for about 10 minutes now, and that is a pretty huge difference there. Got down all the way to 50 degrees coming out of the AC. This just goes to show you. Oh, 49. Cool. Literally. Cool. Alright, so what I'm going to be talking about today is a couple of little tricks to try and keep us as cool as possible. Our vans are kind of our sanctuary, and we're trying to optimize our coolness in here. So one of the things you need to understand about how the air conditioner in the van works itself, and so we can try and make sure that we're getting as cool as possible, as fast as possible. And there's going to be a extra benefit that we can stay off the radar as far as like idle time is concerned. So we have the cool side of the coil here inside the cab, which makes the cool air. But to make that cool air, there has to be hot air being pushed out essentially on the outside. There's another coil that generates hot air, and that hot air has to get dissipated, and if it doesn't, it can't make the cool air, if that makes sense. I was like, anybody that knows anything about how air conditioners work probably understands that. And so knowing those concepts, it changes the way the air conditioner works if we're just sitting at idle. If we're sitting at idle, it's running off just the fan that has that for the engine and the radiator, and it's trying to cool down both of those devices at the same time. So it's not the most efficient way to do it. So if you're driving around, it moves the air through that radiators, both those radiators in the front of the vehicle, and it cools down the air much more efficiently, and so which makes more colder air that we have inside the cab.